right, good morning, guys. It's Recipes by Miss Mary. So we are doing a third recipe. This one is chili. Grandma Mary wanted to share with us how to make an exceptional chili. From scratch. You know, those are her favorite words. From scratch.
That's right.
All right, Grandma Mary, let's go.
You get 2 big onions.
2 big onions.
You chop them up.
Chop them up.
You know, after you slice it, then you chop them. You get a bunch of celery. You get the tender part out of the. Get the tender out of the celery. I guess that's the hard, like what you call.
Right.
And you wash it real good and dry it off, and then you chop it up, just like you chop up the onion.
Mm-hmm.
And then you put your okay, I say a little, just cover the bottom of your pan with a little olive oil. Enough to cover your onion and your celery you put in the bottom and saute that. You saute your celery and your onion and a little chili and a little olive oil. Now you got to have your heat medium because it'll burn easy. And then after you saute your onion and your celery up real good, you put your ground beef in there. Put a 1/4 pound of ground beef in there. Good ground beef, not no fatty. And then after you saute your ground beef and your onions all together, you pour it in a strainer and let it drain the grease off of it. Drain the grease off. Then you put it back in the pot. You put your tomato puree. Then you put your crushed tomatoes. You're using the cans like this. You ain't using the skinny cans. Because you got a 1/4 pound of ground beef and 2 big onions instead of a big bunch of celery. And then you're going to saute all that together. Let it cook up real good. You're draining it, all the grease off of it. Then you put it back in your frying pan. And I told you put the tomato puree, crushed tomatoes, and tomato paste. And you mix all that up in your frying. Stir it all up and cook it in the pot with the ground beef and celery. So cook it up real good. Then you put your salt and pepper in it. Then you put your chili powder in it.
How much?
Chili powder?
Yeah.
To your taste. You got to do it to your taste. I put 2 teaspoonful in there, but then you taste it. And you have to taste it to your, you want to put a little more in there and see, make it a little more
spicy?
Yeah. You don't want it too hot, spicy for chili. You don't want it hot at all. It won't be hot. But taste it.
Gotta taste it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then you just stir it till it starts boiling. And once it starts boiling, you turn your heat down real low because it's easy to burn. You have to let it cook slow. Just simmer. Then you put your 3 cans of red kidney beans. 3 cans of red kidney beans. Because nobody like the dark kidney beans, so they got it red one. And you just stir them in there real good, real good. Let it be, don't let it be too thick. Let it be, if the tomatoes juice don't be enough, you might have to add just a little water because that tomato paste gonna thicken it up. You might have to add just a little water. Or you don't want it too tight. You want it like a soup, but not too soupy. That's it. Let it simmer, that's it. I told you it's easy. Just let it simmer, but on medium heat. And keep watching it so it don't scotch. Because if you scotch chili, you got a nasty taste.
Oh.
Just keep stirring it and on medium heat. And then maybe after it cook for a little bit, just let it lower the heat a little bit and let it just simmer. Just sit there and just simmer. Just simmer. Then you got your nice pot of chili, and then that makes you a grilled cheese to go with it.
Grilled cheese and chili.
Really?
That's Grandma Mary.
It's good.
All right, let me recap here. Chili by Grandma Mary. 2 big onions. Chop them. one big bunch of celery. Take the heart out of the celery and chop that too.
Chop that too.
Okay. Then take the bottom of a pan and cover it with olive oil and put.
I didn't say
olive
cover with
oil.
cover the bottom with a little bit, not no whole lot.
That's what you said. Cover the bottom of the pan with olive oil.
Not, but just a little. Just cover, just a little bit.
Well, that's covered.
Just enough to keep the meat from sticking to the pan. Yeah.
Okay, great. So you're going to put the big onions and the heart of the celery chopped up in the olive oil, and then you're going to saute it. Okay?
Then when it get done.
Then when it's done, you're going to take a 1/4 pound of ground beef.
Good ground.
Not fatty ground beef. She said it has to be good ground beef. And you're going to saute it in the olive oil and the celery, right?
Get done.
Until it's done. Then you're going to take puree tomatoes, crushed
puree.
tomatoes, and last, tomato paste. And you're going to put all 3 of those in there.
And you're going to stir it up real good.
And stir it up real good. Real good.
And stir it as it cooks. Just stir it.
Okay. Then she said you're going to put in a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper. Right, Grandma Mary?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And then taste and see if you got enough. If you ain't got enough, add a little more salt to your taste.
Okay. So then we're going to taste it.
Then you put your chili powder.
Now we're going to put in 2 big spoons of chili powder. And we're going to taste it to see how that tastes.
Taste it.
Stir it in real good. Don't let it scotch. Make sure you have your heat medium so it won't scotch. Don't cook it on high.
Yes,
Don't
ma'am.
cook it on high or you're going to burn it.
That's
Yes,
right.
So you
ma'am.
got to taste it and keep it the
Keep
temperature
stirring.
low.
Yeah,
Keep the temperature low. So we're going to stir it and keep the temperature low.
The
Then
last
you're gonna-
thing you're going to put in is your red kidney beans.
Okay. 3 cans of red kidney beans is the last thing that we put in.
Maybe 2.5 cans. 3 cans, that'd be too much beans in there. That'd be too much beans.
Taste it. If you like it with a lot of beans, put all 3. If not, put 2.5, she's saying.
2.5.
Okay, and then if it's too thick, she said, you got to put in a little pinch of water to
Yeah.
kind of thin it out a little
Thin it
bit.
out a little bit, that's right.
And then you're going to let it simmer
And let's just sit there and simmer, Lord.
and simmer and simmer.
Yeah, simmer.
Simmer,
Real low.
simmer,
Just
simmer.
leave it there.
Should
forget
you
about
tell
it.
them what simmer
Leave
means?
it there and let it
Cook it low.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Cook it on low. Simmer, simmer, simmer. Cook it on low. Okay, so here we are again. Mary's kitchen. We're cooking chili. We have all of our ingredients. We're going to go get our ingredients and then we're going to cook it and we're going to show you how it's going. When we finish, we're going to come back to Grandma Mary for her to taste it. She has to say it's good, whether it's not, because she told us how to do it.
And
But
we have
anyway,
to get
that's
her
our
reaction.
secret. That's our secret. We're going to get her reaction. So we got to go shopping and get our supplies again. And then we're going to put together our chili.
And all of our other stuff that we got.
Well, this is our 3rd item, okay?
Yeah.
So today is chili. Last time we did peach cobbler. And first thing that we did was Mary's homemade biscuits. So we are off to the races and we're going to shop and get our supplies. See you later. We're going for supplies.
And for scratch.
See you in the kitchen.
Okay, we're on our way to the grocery store. So, we're about to leave. Always make sure you have on your seatbelt. Now we're going. Okay. Now we're driving. So we're about to go to Publix or Walmart. Whichever one you want to go. So we found most of the items that we needed for the biscuits and the chili and the peach cobbler. Don't forget about the peach cobbler. So now we're out of the house. We're driving in the neighborhood. Now we're going
To the grocery store.
Okay, what grocery store are we going to?
Well, there's a couple of grocery stores in our neighborhood.
Which are
There's
they?
a Bravo.
Oh,
There's a Publix.
okay.
And what else? Presidente.
Oh,
And a Walmart. I don't want to go to Walmart. There's too much. The closest one is Bravo.
Bravo.
I would say Publix, but it's a little bit down the street, so Bravo. And we only have a few items to get. Very, very minimal items. Like Gianna said, the majority of the items that we need, we found inside our kitchen. And I'll show you that when I get back. We made a box.
Three boxes.
3 recipes on the box. And we wrote on the box the ingredients that we needed, and we checked them off. We made a checklist
Yes.
to make sure that we had everything. And then we brought with us
The
the
checklist.
list
And the list
so that
that
we can
made.
collect the items that we did not have.
And then the
So-
other side.
We're
Okay.
just going to pick up those 1 or 2 things that we were missing. And so I was stressing to Gianna that it's very important for you to check your kitchen before you leave or before you start a recipe. Because why start a recipe and then in the middle of the recipe you find out that you don't have all of the ingredients for the recipe. So now the recipe is not going to taste the same. And you know, we're dealing with Grandma. And Grandma's giving us her recipes, her treasured, valued recipes
From scratch.
from scratch. And she wants them to taste exactly the way she wants them. And so she's going to be the final say. She's going to give us the taste test to see if we did the recipes properly. So it's very, very important that we have all of the ingredients for the recipe. And so for that reason, it's important for us first to check the kitchen at home to see if you have those items, or the pantry for us and the kitchen and you. And then once we've determined that we have everything that we could collect that we already have, we did not have to buy, we're only going to get those items that we did not have readily available for the recipe.
Yes.
So for this case, while I'm stopped at the light, for the homemade biscuits, we had every single item except the buttermilk.
Yes.
Okay? For the
Buttermilk.
peach cobbler, we had every single item except the 3 cans of Pillsbury biscuits. Okay? And then for the chili, we had every single item. Everything. We have all of the items for the chili. So we're in very, very good shape. We're going to the store to only get 2 items, buttermilk and 3 cans of biscuits. We'll be in and out in a pinch very quickly and back to the house to start our recipes.
And don't forget to get your A-Field mask.
Right, so we brought our mask with us so that when we go in the store, we will have our mask on. And mine has flour all over it already. And we're off
Let's
to
go.
the races. All right, so we'll meet you inside the grocery store.
Okay, guys, we are at the grocery store and we're about to go inside. We're about to go park, and yeah, we're at Bravo, and we're going to have This is actually my first time shopping with my grandma. So it's gonna be fun.
Oh, okay. We're only getting 2 items. What 2 items are we getting? Do you remember?
Buttermilk
Buttermilk.
and it was 3 cans
Of biscuits.
biscuits.
Right. So we don't intend to be in the store very long.
Yes.
Especially since there's a pandemic. I'm not too crazy about going to the stores anyway. But we're doing our videos, so we're doing it for you.
Yep. For you guys.
And Grandma Mary, she's crazy about showing us how to do all of those wonderful things that she's done for years and years and years. And we do appreciate Grandma Mary sharing those wonderful recipes with us. So we're going to document them and write them down and share them with everybody because she loves her recipes.
Okay, we just parked.
We parked the car. We're going inside the store. So I'll talk to you again when we're inside.
Okay, we are inside the store.
Gotta turn the camera around.
Oh, where? How?
Okay, I guess that's good.
Yep. So we are going to go get the buttermilk first. I think, right? Okay. And then we're going to the can section to get the cans of biscuits. Where is the buttermilk? Okay. I think we're getting close. Are we getting close?
Nope.
Oh. Eggs.
This way.
We're going. We're getting to the milk, but not buttermilk. Exactly. Okay. All this stuff. Where? Tell me when to stop. So we're stopping right here. Yeah, with all the milks and stuff. So we are here. Exactly, yes. We can't find the buttermilk. We found it.
Found the buttermilk. All right, now we gotta go find the biscuits.
Okay.
All right, let's go back this way.
Can I hold the phone? We found it.
So we found the biscuits in the dairy section of the store.
So now we're gonna go check out.
So we found it over here by the eggs. And we took 3 big cans of it,
Like Grandma said.
like Grandma said.
Oh, I'll get it.
They were $2 a piece. They even had cinnamon buns. And we found them near the eggs.
Let's
We're
go.
looking for the onions for the chili. You would find them here. Right?
Yes.
If we were looking for the olive oil, we'll find it here. Okay.
Left on you.
We're looking for the tomato paste
Tomato
for
paste.
the chili.